Do you ever wonder if you're saying Albert correctly? It seems straightforward, right? But what if I told you there are nuances, cultural differences, and even historical pronunciations that make this common name a linguistic rabbit hole? Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of calling out Albert, exploring everything from its etymology to regional variations, and why the correct way might be more complicated than you think. The name Albert has a rich history, tracing its roots back to Germanic origins. It's a compound name derived from the Old High German elements Adal, meaning noble, and Barat, meaning bright or famous. So, at its core, Albert means noble and bright, or noble and famous. This noble lineage has undoubtedly contributed to its widespread adoption across various cultures and languages. But how does that history influence its pronunciation today? In English, the most common pronunciation is Albert, with the emphasis on the first syllable. The is typically a sound, similar to apple, and the L is often silent or very subtly pronounced before the B. This standard English pronunciation is widely understood and accepted, whether you're in London, New York, or Sydney. However, venture beyond the Anglophone world, and things get interesting. Take, for instance, French. While the spelling remains the same, the pronunciation shifts to something closer to Albert. The emphasis moves to the second syllable, and the T at the end is typically silent, a common feature of French pronunciation. It's a softer, more elegant sound, reflecting the phonetics of the French language. Imagine addressing a French intellectual. You'd instinctively lean towards this pronunciation. Then there's German, the name's linguistic birthplace. In German, Albert is pronounced Albert, with a slightly longer and more open a sound than in English, and the L is more distinct. The T is also pronounced more sharply. This pronunciation feels robust and grounded, a direct echo of its Germanic heritage. If you're discussing Albert Einstein in his native tongue, this is the pronunciation you'd use. Even within English-speaking regions, subtle variations can pop up. In some parts of the UK, you might hear a slightly more pronounced L or a softer T. Regional accents and dialects always add their unique flavor to common names. It's these subtle shifts that highlight the dynamic nature of language and how it adapts to different mouths and ears. So, how do you call Albert? Ultimately, it depends on context. If you're speaking English, Albert is your safest bet. If you're conversing in French, Albert is appropriate. And if you're navigating German, Albert is the way to go. The beauty of language lies in its adaptability and the way it reflects cultural identity. The correct pronunciation isn't about rigid rules, but about effective communication and showing respect for linguistic origins and local customs. Understanding these variations isn't just a linguistic exercise, it's a way of connecting with history and culture. Every time we utter a name, we're participating in a centuries-old tradition, shaped by countless voices and evolving over time. The seemingly simple act of calling someone's name is, in fact, a rich tapestry of sounds, meanings, and human connection. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.